Alright, I wanted to do another thing. I'm not gonna do the glove just yet, but I'm gonna do another review, and this is on, one thing that really excited me was bringing new life to this pair of gloves, and I'll explain to you in another video as to why they're so, such a sweet possession of mine. But for now, we're gonna focus on the job, and this is from. I'm sure of you, some of you have sent out your gloves for repalming. You've sent them out to numerous shops. There's many good ones. There's some terrible ones. There's, but this one we'll focus on will just be Mark Peaches Brenner. Mark Brenner is, he's not a very, he's a very, very good guy to deal with. I called him for a quote, and he immediately called me back himself. Normally with big businesses or anything, there's always going to be, a secretary or someone calling you back. But Mark Brenner himself actually called me. He called me about 4 or 5 times and left me about 4 or 5 messages as well, which was great. I really like that about him. He's down to earth, very good with his hockey crowd. A little bit of history is Mark Brenner used to be the equipment manager for the Detroit Red Wings. So in the 90s, all the Detroit Red Wings gear, all the alterations, all the glove repalms, he did it himself. So this is not a guy who just picked it up off the street, or like fixed it by mail, who just have a few people who know very much about hockey. When you get it back, all their all your stuff is shredded or not put on very well. This is a guy who put his blood, sweat, and tears, and probably even poked himself with a few needles doing it by hand for the Detroit Red Wings. So on to it is the actual glove repalm itself. Is this is the white Clarino for Mark Brenner for Peaches Hockey. It's great. It's a double layer. You can see just by the stitching right there. I can't really say anything bad about it. It just feels amazing, feels great. I had to do a little bit of an alteration on the other thumb, but that's just because I don't like my thumbs to be more than this. And he gave it to me. It only took about 2 skates, and I just literally doused it with water to get it to break in. So it doesn't take very much, doesn't take very long. Now, as far as the feel, Clarino is very nice. It's not that thick. It's thin enough where you can feel the puck, you feel everything around you. Even when you face wash a dude, you'll probably be able to feel his nose, or in some cases their mustache. It's a very good, very good palm, very durable, very strong. I've already had about 2 months, I believe, of skating with it, and I just love them. That's just a minor discoloration from my tacky Mac, and also playing with regular taped up sticks. I normally don't do that, but I wanted to try it out to see, how regular tape could be so abrasive to it, and they held up pretty good. Didn't even get any pilling, just got a little bit of scuffs right there, and that's it. You can't say anything bad about it. If you do want to get your gloves repalmed, Mark Brenner is one of the many great people to go with. Give him a call, talk to him. He'll call you back. He'll hook you up. He'll help you out. He carries very many different models of palms. I know he sometimes does digital, which is very hard to get. He did used to do MSH2, but Eagle put a stop to that, so you can't get MSH2 palms anymore. You can get this Clarino. I believe he also does Goat, which is the brown one for my Warrior glove. So you can also do Black Goat, Black Clarino. I like Black Clarino, but it falls apart too easily. So this is a very good one, Clarino Nash. It's great. So as far as looks, I love it. It's a palm. As far as durability, it's the best you can have. As far as craftsmanship, there's not a single fraying thread at all. He really went out on this. He really did a great job. I can't say anything bad about him. He even did some work on the gussets, which is great. You don't see very many people who do that, and if they do, they'll immediately call you and tell you it's going to be an extra charge. He did it, really got it worked out, and I love the work that this guy did. So, do I recommend calling Peaches? Yes. Do I recommend, a few other places also? Heck yes. But Mark Peaches, top 5, maybe even top 3, maybe top 2. So, go for it, get on it, handle that, alright?